must admit, this is not the sexiest way I've started a vlog, but it's fashion week, it's Chinese New Year, it's pancake day, I have a day full of appointments. This is my new year. Fuck. January 1st, like bring on Feb 17th or whatever it is. It is fashion week. It's officially fashion week as of, I think it technically starts on Thursday, but if you cast, if you style, if you sew, if you produce, fashion week started already. Oh, hello heatless curls. I thought we could just have a little catch-up day. I'm just gonna do a little 24-hour vlog, like show you how I prep for fashion week, to go to some fun girly appointments, just get you back in the loop, show you a fun little London girly life, and then I'll do what I did when I first started, well, as an adult vlogging on YouTube, which was take you along to work with me. If you're new, if you're not a friend or family member, which I would assume 90% of the people that watch this will be, if you're a new person and you don't know me and you've just stumbled across me on the internet, my name's Jenny. Everyone calls me Jen. Couple home people call me Jenny. My best friend calls me Jenny, but most people call me Jen. I work at a photography agency as a producer, but my passion is casting and I love anything to do with people and models and that whole side of the industry. So I do that freelance, and one of my main jobs of the year is to do freelance casting. I usually assist a casting director. I'm yet to cast a show solo, but I'll take you along for the ride and kind of, as we go, talk you through a little bit more what my job actually entails. These look a bit crazy, but we're gonna make it cute. So yeah, I'm super excited. On today's menu, we're going to Face Gym, which I've never been to before, and apparently it's like unreal. My colleague went last year when she had some like sinus issues and like a cold or whatever, came back glowing and chiseled. I'd never seen anything like it, and I was like, Sophie, like I need to go. And I was very kindly gifted a voucher from my agency that I work at for my birthday, and I am getting a free little Face Gym workout. So I'm going to the one in King's Cross, and then I'm going to get my nails done because they are disgusting and grown out, and we can't look ugly when we're taking pictures of all the girls tomorrow. And then what else? I went to Pilates class this morning. I didn't bother filming because it's Pilates and I hate being that person filming and making too much noise or whatever. And yeah, we can just get some coffee and I'll talk to you a little bit about the like actual work side of things. Exciting little vloggy vlog to get back into it. Oh, actually stunning. No, actually stunning. Okay, I'm super excited, and yeah, we're just gonna have a fun girly day today. Another thing I was influenced by, we often see ads for things at work because obviously I work in fashion photography and like lifestyle photography, etc. And I feel like our algorithm is very London girl coded, if that makes sense. And one of the things in my algorithm has been reformed matcha, and I caved and I bought it, and truly life-changing. I don't understand how they formulated it, but it's matcha with like additional goodness. And despite all the Medicube masks I'm seeing, and despite all the girlies putting on, you know, jelly, collagen, this and that, you actually can't topically absorb collagen. You have to eat it. So I've got this matcha from this brand called Reformed, which has got collagen in it and is all yummy and cute. And you don't have to whisk it like traditional matcha, which isn't better, it's just a different option and a different way of consuming matcha with all these other health benefits. So I'm going to show you how I make my little morning matcha. I also don't think I've ever come on the camera barefaced, so excuse my acne scarring, it's not giving. It is what it is. This is natural Jen. So these are the two ingredients here that I use in my little collagen matcha. I have this matcha from Reformed. Comes in this cute little tin, and it comes in a big old bag. There's a lot in here. I actually don't have a freezer, so when I make this at home, I don't do it ice, but when I make it in the office, I do it ice. And you can just see on here, maybe like pause and screenshot to read all the benefits, but she's delicious. Ceremonial grade matcha with vegan collagen, vitamins, minerals, and functional mushrooms. And I kid you not, I felt a lot more focused when I have this matcha. And then it also came with this cute little glassy glass. So I put one scoop of this. It comes with its own like special scooper, which is the correct amount to use. And then this is a literal superfood. I think that's even what it says on the bag. A superfood power. It's called Baobab. Insane benefits. It's high in fiber, a rich source of vitamin C. It supports immune function, collagen formation, healthy skin, energy release, iron absorption, which kind of counteracts matcha because matcha actually inhibits iron absorption. Supports your nervous system, psychological function. It's vegan, sustainably sourced and organic. Love this shit. I put like 2 teaspoons. I just kind of eyeballed that. And then I'm gonna put some hot water, shake it, and then top it up with more hot water and a bit of oat milk. And that's my little drinky drink. Okay, and then I put in some more hot water, milk, and a little bit of maple syrup to taste. That's so good. Since drinking this instead of coffee first thing in the morning, whoa, what is going on with my hair? I feel like I don't crash. Like usually I would crash at like 2 p.m, even 3 p.m. after having like 4 consecutive coffees. But I have hot lemon water, then I have this, then I drink teas, matcha, maybe 1 little iced coffee throughout the day, and I feel so much better. I recommend. I was influenced. So yeah, I'm gonna do a quick little clean up around the house. As you can see, I've just made a little bit of a mess. And then let's go to Face Gym. It's at Coldstrop Yard, which I always love. Nails, another maybe matcha. Dream day, and it's sunny. If there are 2 places in London I love, 1, Sushi Dog. This is a beast of a sushi dog. And 2, After School Cookie Club. I believe it first opened in Shoreditch, or like the first one that I went to was in Botts Park, and it was in like, you know, those little stalls in Shoreditch. And then I was obviously in King's Cross for my little face gym. I'll come back to that in a second. And I walked past all the cookies. There was a s'mores one, and this one was calling my eye. And I asked the girl who works there, like, which one's your favourite? Like, what would you recommend? Before I finished the sentence, she was like, peanut butter all the way. So, followed our girl's recommendation. I'm just gonna have a little bite. I'm gonna have this as my like little evening treat. I'm thinking some tea, a little cookie, a movie tonight. Oh my God. That's so good. No, that's so good. The chocolate chunks are chocolate chunky. It suddenly feels so cold in my flat. I'm gonna have to change in a second. Let's try this little sushi dog. I don't know if I showed you my nails already. Kind of confused. I got a call while I was filming, so to have a little chat. Yes, super excited for tomorrow. Working in like Vauxhall though. Bit of a trek, but whatever. Usually castings are like in East London and it's easy, you just get the bus or like the overgrounds, but no, it's all the way in fucking South and I live in North London. Well, Face Gym, so good. They use this thing called EMS, and they kind of like have these metal balls that are like plugged into an electrical socket and kind of go up your face like this, like dragging you up. And it's electric muscle stimulation or something like that. And it literally was making my lip twitch as it was like dragging up. I was like, what the fuck? And what else? Yeah, they like did a cleanser. They did like a massage with her hands, and then she did a gua sha, and she did that EMS thing, and then put on like a hyaluronic acid serum, a moisturizer, like a collagen moisturizer, and then an SPF. And I actually brought my own SPF because I was worried that she was going to like clean my face and then I wouldn't have SPF on for the rest of the day because it was kind of early. But no, they had their own little SPF and it felt really nice, and it hasn't left a white cast, which again would be a concern of mine as a black woman. It was a very lovely experience. It was cute in there. I actually saw one of my favourite YouTubers. I always get a bit funny because I see influencers a lot in London because they live in London, and to me they're like celebrities, you know, they've got a little following and like they create videos, and I consume a lot of their content more so than I would an actor. So in my head, I have almost a parasocial relationship with a lot of these content creators. So when I see them, I'm like, oh, you're real, but not like in a starstruck way, just in a way I'm like, I don't ever see you in the physical realm. I see you almost daily on my Instagram feed, TikTok, YouTube, whatever. So it's quite funny whenever I see all these influencers, even Love Islanders as well. I'm like, oh, you're real. Like, that's crazy. Anyway, Sushi Dog is mine and my best friend and my little sister's favorite spot. If I'm ever treating myself, it's gotta be a Sushi Dog. This is a beast. Imagine if you had like a platter of this much sushi, like that would be insane. I got the satay tofu and it has like a slaw tofu peanut butter sauce. I don't like carrots very much, so I swapped the carrots and added in seaweed. And I think there's edamame in this as well. I don't think it's going to be very attractive if I eat this whole thing on camera, but I'll do a little taste test for you. Oh god, why is it so like... No, edamame. Oh my god, I'm so excited to eat this. That was just tofu, but... so good. I'm not mukbang babe, so I'm not going to sit here and talk with my mouth full of food. But I'll catch up with you later. I still need to do my Shark Cry Glow mask. And then Fashion Week tomorrow. Fashion Week tomorrow.